पीपल्स पार्टी के चेयरमैन ऐं परडेही वज़ीर बिलावल भुट्टो ज़रदारी चयो आहे त पीपल्स पार्टी जी क़यादत के पीड़ियुनि खां फ़ौज जो सियासी किरदार ख़त्म करण जी कोशिश करे रही आहे, पर इहो कम रातो रात या फ़ौजी थाकनि ते हमले करण सां न थींदो। इहो मक़सद हासिल करण लाइ सिविलियन इदारनि खे पंहिंजो मज़बूत मुक़ाम बणाइणो पवंदो। परडेही ख़ाबरू इदारे खे इंटरव्यू ॾींदे परडेही वज़ीर बिलावल भुट्टो ज़रदारी चयो त इराक़ ऐं पाकिस्तान जा पुराणा दोस्ताणा लाॻापा आहिनि। ॿिन्ही मुल्कनि जा तारीख़ी, मज़हबी ऐं सक़ाफ़ती लाॻापा आहिनि। इराक़ सां इक़्तिसादी ऐं वापारी शोबनि में लाॻापा वधाइण चाहियूं था। परडेही वज़ीर चयो त चीन ऐं पाकिस्तान जा लाॻापा ॾहाकनि ते ॿधल आहिनि। चीन ऐं पाकिस्तान जे विच में अहम पार्टनरशिप आहे। सीपैक मंसूबो न रुॻो पाकिस्तान पर ख़िते लाइ गेम चेंजर साबित थींदो। मुल्की सियासी सूरत हाल ते ॻाल्हाईंदे बिलावल भुट्टो ज़रदारी चयो त पीटीआई चेयरमैन जो असल मसइलो इहो आहे त फ़ौज संदसि मदद छो नथी करे। पीटीआई चेयरमैन खे फ़ौज सां मसइला तॾहिं पैदा थिया जॾहिं फ़ौज गैर सियासी थियण जो फ़ैसिलो कयो। हुन चयो त पीपल्स पार्टी जी क़यादत केतिरनि ई पीड़ियुनि खां फ़ौज जी सियासी किरदार खे ख़त्म करण जी कोशिश करे रही आहे, पर इहो कम रातो रात या फ़ौजी थाकनि ते हमलनि ज़रिए न थींदो।
Appreciate that you've given me the opportunity actually to address this question, because while Mr. Khan's supporters might hold this view, it is not based in reality or fact. As far as the role of the army in Pakistan's politics, well, of course, no one can hide the fact that we have been sort of more than half of our history been governed by military rule. And I stand before you today, my party, the Pakistan People's Party, has challenged each and every single dictatorship in Pakistan's history. From the last dictatorship we had was Mr. Musharraf's dictatorship, and Mr. Khan's political history is this, that he has supported every dictator and he's supported every autocrat in Pakistan's history. Even Mr. Khan's rise to power in 2018, it's a well-documented fact, a proven and established fact, that he was brought into power through a rigged election in collaboration with some former officers of the Pakistan army. Mr. Khan's problem with the Pakistan's army began in April of last year, when they declared that they would not be involved in politics and they would not take sides. Mr. Khan's issue with the army in Pakistan is not that they're not involved in politics. His problem with the Pakistani army is they're not getting involved to support him. As far as the army's popularity as an institution is concerned, the PTI supporters may be upset with the Pakistan army for not violating the constitution and supporting Mr. Khan, but the majority of Pakistani citizens want the Pakistan army to remain apolitical and not intervene in the politics of the country, and a majority of the people of Pakistan are deeply offended. I think that Pakistan is transitioning towards, well, it has the potential to transition towards democracy. We are standing at the fork in the road. And I think that the populist post-fact politics that Mr. Khan has introduced to Pakistani society is really shaking our young democracy to its foundations. We've seen how a 200-year-old democracy like the United States has been shaken by populism over there. And this has been a fundamental challenge to us. All the norms, democratic norms that we had established post-2008 in order to become a semi-functioning democracy are now being challenged, but it is now up to us to ensure that we implement the Constitution, the law, and do whatever we can to combat these challenges, so that it is the interest in strengthening democracy rather than undermining it. But I would absolutely admit we are at that fork roads, and now it depends on the decisions that the people